All right, so I wanted to kind of do a little like demonstration on this new skip, um, and go and talk about it a little more in detail, because it's been a little more finely tuned since I first found it. So basically, you're going to, once you swing to this side, you're going to want to be as close to the wall over here as possible, because you're going to be grabbing onto a pole, the next like pole, and you want your tongue to be as long as possible, because when you use it to to flick yourself into the air, the longer your tongue, the more height you get, and it makes it easier to get over here. So there's a couple ways to do it. Once you get up into the air, you can like grab onto the wall and then jump, and then um, like tongue a little bit further, or you can, to save a little bit of time when you get up there, you'll grab this and then like kind of go like that, um, where you'll get it and then you'll keep moving, parasail, and then grab further, so you don't have to like stop, come to a stop, and then go. um, it's like a little trickier, but like not much more. And then what you're going to attempt to do is, when you get on the other side of this wall, you're going to want to kind of have your tongue do something kind of like that, if possible, where you're going to give yourself a kind of a straight runway in a sense, and then you're going to want to come back and then grab the wall. And I mean, you could also go like, you could do something like that, or whatever. But essentially, you want to try and give yourself a straightaway first, because you're going to be like launched that way, and you want to give yourself enough time. So like, if I did like that, there's a point where you're going to get pulled in another direction, and you want to make sure you give yourself time to let go going straight, because the skip, to pull it off, you want to be moving in this direction. You can get it if you're like moving a little bit, veering to the left or right. If anything, you want to veer a little to the right, because that's going to get you further along the like course, when you do come out on the other side. But it's like, could potentially, you don't get it. And the left would, you could get it, but then you'll be further back. So you want to be at least in the center, if not maybe a little over to the right, if you're trying to be like, if you're trying to shave off a little bit more time, because theoretically the most amount of time you would save is by going a little bit to the right and then just coming out right where the like next death warp is, which I'll explain when we get there. But so you'll be close to here, avoid the power up, keep going, grab, jump, and then go straight. Just keep tonguing, eventually you'll get there, and then you'll come out around here. I didn't have like a ton of height, so that's why I ended up down there. But if you get like, if you do it as efficiently as possible, you could come out like on here. But basically, if you veer a little bit to the right, you will come out essentially over here, and then you'll immediately death warp right here, and it'll save you like a few more seconds, because you won't come out like over here and then have to jump. So that's just like the way to do it most efficiently. So that's pretty much the trick. Also, a little side note, there's a little thing you can do right here where you can jump, grab that, and get pulled there. For my initial test, it looks like that's like a second faster than just like going over the top. Plus it looks kind of cool. But yeah, that's just another little thing to mention. So yeah, that's kind of the skip. We'll see if I can do it one more time, first try. I'll try and do a little to the right. So I'm a little bit to the right, so I'm going to try and kind of angle my tongue a little bit to the left. See how see, I didn't quite get it because I still death warped over here, but as you can see, like I came out over there. So if I was maybe prepared to have my tongue like grab this, or you know, got lucky with the tongue there, or was maybe just slightly a little over, I would have death warped right there and then bit up here, and then, you know, from here. See, going this way is a little like, it's a little more like, if you don't get it, you could end up just losing more time. So it's probably safer just to go over. But I mean, I think it looks kind of cool. All right, that's the trick. Hopefully this explains it a little bit better. So that's like the main way to do it. You know, get over the side of the edge, or over the side of the wall, and then come back and grab it and then launch. But yeah, you want to mainly be straight for the most part. It's going to be the most like safest way to get there.